Just when I thought I had covered everything about the RETAY ACE, one of my viewers contacted me and said, "Not so fast, Pop." So we're back to talk about the things we missed. If you like videos about shooting sports, firearms news, firearms testing, and the like, you are in the right place. This is the Pop LeCorque channel. Please hit that subscription and notification bell for all of our latest. We upload once weekly. So we are in the studio today to talk about things we missed about the RETAY ACE. So this gun is cleared. Just want to make sure we're safe mode here. So question number one, reader writes, viewer writes, what type of front sight does it have? You didn't talk about that, Pop. Well, this has a fiber optic bead sight. I looked in the manual to see what the technical name was for it, and it was a MM0263. And I said, well, that's not going to mean anything to anybody, so I'm just going to have to describe it the best I can. It is a fiber optic bead here, which worked really well. There is no rear bead. I have another shotgun that has a rear bead and a front bead. This does have a groove here in the top of the receiver, which helps line up that front bead. So it was pretty effective. Well, you can debate whether it was effective or not. If you watch my other video, you can debate how effective it was. By the time we got to the end of the video, I was pretty dialed in on my shooting. Question two, the chokes. So viewer writes, do the chokes have the normal convention with the number of grooves in the end of it? And the answer is yes. So you can find this in the index in the manual, or the chart in the manual. The fewer the grooves, the tighter the choke. So I have the choke kit here. Show you what I mean. So yeah, so this is the cylinder bore choke, and I can tell that because there are 5 grooves here in the end of this. Not sure if that's showing up or not. So 5 grooves at the end of it. Full choke would be 1 groove. Cylinder bore is 5 grooves. Everything else in between has a different number of grooves in it. That way you can easily identify the what choke you have in the gun without pulling it out and trying to read it, especially if you're in the dark in a blind and that sort of thing. So we've solved that one. Viewer writes, Pop, you said it was a good trigger, but what does that mean? So let's do some trigger pull test on this. I have my digital, it's readable there, it's upside down. So I have my my digital trigger pull gauge here. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the action. We all saw that was clear. Safety is off. This should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and pull this and see what we got. Okay, and that came up at a very crisp 2.81 kilograms, or for those of us here in the United States, 6.2 pounds. Let's try that one more time just so we can try and get an average on it. And that came up with 4.78 pounds. Let's try one more time. And that was a 5 pounds. I think we'd say if it was, we'd be safe to say it's probably in a 5.5 pound range. This trigger pull gauge, by the way, I believe it's from Caldwell Products. I'll look that up. I'm not sure. I've been very happy with this. Use this a lot of testing. Very happy with this trigger pull gauge. I'll go ahead and throw a link when I figure out which make and model this is. I'll throw a link to it in the video description if anybody needs a trigger pull gauge. I have one more thing that nobody wrote in to ask about, but I wanted to cover myself, and that is the AIRYPAD. So when we were at SHOT Show and I met with Michael from RETAY.
A stands for Air Controlled Extreme because of their new AIRYPAD.
Okay.
That's what we call it, AIRY technology.
he demonstrated the gun for me and talked about the AIRYPAD, and that's what this butt pad is here. You can see it's got this air cushion built into it here, and I found this to be super comfortable the other day when I was out in the field. Other guns that I have little skimpy pads built into it, and I've added ones over top of it. This needs no modification, and I was really happy with the AIRYPAD. And there we go. If you have comments, if you have questions about the RETAY ACE or any RETAY products, I'll be happy to help you out with those. Please drop a comment in the video and we'll be right back to you. You've been watching the LeCorque channel. Appreciate you watching. Please hit that subscription button and the notification bell to make sure that you get all the latest.